Hello, I'm Ray from DCR Rainmaker. Since I introduced the DCR cave back a few months ago, I've had a bunch of questions on how I hold these bikes here up against the wall. So what I've got is a product called the Clug, C-L-U-G, and you see it up there in the corner. If I go ahead and pull the bike off, you'll see there's nothing else on the wall. It's a simple road bike, and there's three of them here. The girl's bike is back in the corner there. And all I do is take the bike, put it up against the wall, and pop it in there, and that's it. Very, very easy. Now the way it works is that it has that plastic portion there up against the wall. That's screwed into the wall itself. And you notice as we get up really close to it here, I'll go ahead and I'll change the focus there to get things cleaned up. So what we've got is your tire there, this is the wheel down here, and then inside there's a bit of kind of like a rubbery plastic type there, and then a harder plastic on the outside. Now what's cool is during the initial Kickstarter campaign last summer, they actually, as one of the rewards, allow you to 3D print these yourself if you had a 3D printer. Now in my case, they sent out a couple of prototypes last fall to sort of see how they worked and give them some feedback on it. And thus far they've been working out pretty great. So it's as simple as go ahead and pop the front tire in there. Now one thing to keep aware of is that because this tire obviously is expanding beyond your rim itself, you'll need to make sure that you keep your tires fairly well inflated. We had one of the bikes there in the back that was sort of not being used very much over the course of this earlier part of the winter, and as part of that it almost fell off one day just by simply lightly tapping it because the tire wasn't terribly inflated. So just keep that in mind. You won't be able to put up there like a piece of artwork, or you'll come back and it'll be like your cat broke your vase or something like that. So it's not terribly awesome. If we go ahead over here, I'll show you the boxes they come in. Now when Kickstarter launched out last summer, I went ahead and ordered the 8-pack, just a whole big crap ton of them. And so what you see here are just a bunch of the road bike ones, and then one of the hybrid ones is part of my kit there as well. Now this is the actual unit, the Clug itself. So what happens when it comes in the box is this inside plastic, the black portion there on this one, is popped out, and you can put your 2 screws to the back of it and use anchors on your wall. So it's very, very simple, easy to mount. All you do is you just go ahead and pop it this way up on the wall itself, and it's good to go. Now depending on the type of bike you have, you might want to get a different size one, so you can see the different sizes. You know, for like a mountain bike there's another larger wheel size, and you may want to put it into a stud if it's a heavier mountain bike or whatnot. In my case, this is the road bike. I could put it straight in a drywall. Unfortunately here it's all actually concrete, so it's a bit of a solid pain in the butt to mount these into the wall, but they are not going anywhere at this point. But of course even just simple drywall is supposed to work just fine. So again, it's called Clug. I love them. I buy them again. They're relatively cheap, or at least they were when they first launched. And so enjoy. Thank you very much.